In this video, we're taking on late night street food here in Saigon, Vietnam. This is a city who knows how to party. They love beer and they love good food. I'm talking meat, seafood, everything you can imagine. It's out in full force at night, even stronger than ever. In this video, we're gonna take you through a typical Friday night here in the city of action. Right now, we're on our way to our first location, a place called Food Heaven. Let's move. Phone not stolen the whole time, victory. That is not safe. We have come to our first location right here on this street, a street known as Food Heaven. This two-lane street has so many options. As you look on either side, you can see dozens of food to choose from. Beyond that, the street is freaking packed with people hungry, ready to stuff some food down their face. It is Friday night right now, and that means that people are DTF, down to food. I'm DTF too. I'm hungry. Today, we're starting with some food and not a liquid food. No beer until 7. It's 6:58. Let's get some grub. Don't follow. We have come to our first location right behind me, and it looks good. It's sausage on a stick. What you'll notice about these hot dogs is they're not being grilled over charcoal. No, they're being grilled over hot stones. There is a gas stove heating up aluminum foil, which is then heating up hot stones. The last time I ate meat cooked with stones is when we were cooking a whole pig in Papua New Guinea. This looks more convenient. Xin chào, một cái trà ăn. All right, so she grabs one, then she comes back over here. She puts it in a cup. She has a sauce. It's a thick sauce. It looks like perhaps a tamarind sauce. Then there's another spice that goes on top of it. Then she hands it to me. Let's go try it out. All right, folks, listen. Tonight we're starting small. I mean, this isn't small. This is above average. Food-wise, we're starting simple, and then we're going to get on to bigger and better and crazier foods. And by the end of the night, we're going to be going to a wild restaurant that is open 24 hours a day. And also, they employ the help of slave labor. So right here we have the dog. Inside, I'm told she put on a sticky Sichuan sauce and then chili pepper. Oh my God, it's really good. It is like a Sichuan gravy. It's very oily, it's very spicy. It's a nice bite. I'm in love. There's no smoky flavor. It's not super taut and tight. The skin hasn't like retracted. Anyways, it's a sausage cooked on rocks. So what do you want? We're going to our next location now. Right here at the end of Foodie Heaven Street, we have a cluster of mobile vehicles. Right here we have the Jelly Man. Right now he's peeling out some of his delicious jellies. Look at that, all different shapes. I feel like he has a whole chessboard there. All right, folks, this was a spontaneous buy. This is like when you're checking out at Target and you buy gum or a magazine you didn't even want, but it looks good. Unique, New York. It tastes like cold coconut, and actually, on a somewhat hot night like tonight, it's refreshing. Meanwhile, I will hand that off to somebody off screen. As we go further back in the caravan, you'll find other interesting foods. For example, right here, we have loads of skewers, very colorful. Look, they've got mock crab, little sausages, fish balls. Over here, they have that, well, some of these might have some unnatural food colorings involved in their making. If you order that, it all goes back here. Right now, we can witness a couple of people who are ordering, and he's gonna do the move right now. He takes it off the skewer, he puts it in the oil. This looks fantastic. Am I gonna eat it? Absolutely not, because I'm gonna get that over there. It's a special type of sandwich. Right here we have a mobile sandwich vendor. That means she's got a sandwich cart and all of it is on a motorbike. I wouldn't usually eat at a place like this, but I feel bad for this lady. She has a rare foot condition. It's really fucked up. Look, we can't control what hand we're dealt in life, and you also can't control what foot you're dealt. And those are some pretty bad feet. So the least I can do is buy a sandwich from her. That's what I'm gonna do next. Một bánh mì John. Oh, it all starts with the banh mi bread, classic. Over here, she gets a sauce. It's made with oil, salt, and palm sugar. It looks very sweet. Oh, and then the whole banh mi goes on the grill itself. They're gonna grill the entire bread, warming it up nice and hot. The next step, she layers in delicious, juicy pieces of meat. Next, pickled papaya, pickled chilies, and garlic. It all wraps up with a delicious brown sauce. And then right here, we have an orange sauce. And that is how you make a Cambodian banh mi here in Vietnam. Let's try it out. It looks amazing. All right, guys, we have a delicious sandwich here for $1.35. It looks gorgeous. And honestly, the smell of pickled garlic is so strong coming off of this thing. There's two different types of beef on either side. What she's done here, it is quite a feat. Dang it. I keep thinking about her weird feet. All right, let's give it a shot. It's so good. Automatically, I'm in love with this. The pickled papaya. There's so many sour notes. It's sweet. The meat, imperceptible. Can't really notice it. Then there's a strong garlic flavor. It is such a medley of powerful flavors, and flavors I'm not used to seeing on a banh mi. I love it. The bread on the outside, it's like a little bit flaky, a little bit toasty. This, I absolutely love it. I think the only thing that can make this better is if it was a foot long. Oh God, foot. Oh no. Okay, I gotta go. No, okay. Next location, let's go. Foot long, oh. We have come to our next location right here. Come take a look at all these people. They have come here for one food and one food only. Known in Vietnamese as Ao. What's that mean? That means snails and shellfish. Here's what I like about this place. First of all, it's not on wheels. When I see a restaurant on a motorbike, I think cool, but I also think, what if they don't like me? Their whole restaurant can leave, not just them. Ao is one of the classic late night drinking party foods of Vietnam. And right here, they have so much to choose from. You can see right now, look. Wow, I literally burned the hair off my knuckles, but I didn't really need that anyways. Look at that flavor in there. He just melted down a bunch of sugar, salt, there's chilies, MSG, the holy trinity of flavor in Vietnam. Right here we have beautiful scallops. We have other shellfish next to that. We got some abalone right here. And then we have something that's semi-medieval. Right here, that's a live crab. It seems like it broke some kind of cardinal rule among crabs, and now it must be embarrassed and humiliated in front of its other crab friends. What did this crab do? This is a delicious type of clam called hen. These are known as squid teeth. When you look at a squid, and if you kind of look up its skirt, you will see underneath there's a beak. What they do is they take out that beak, and that remaining ball of muscle, that is cooked and eaten. All right, folks, I've entered the first cooking zone right behind me, a charcoal grill, and then here's my seafood. These are 5 large snails known as gray bonnets. So here's how it works. They take the snail, they pluck out the meat, they cut it in half, and then they jam it back into the snail's home. From there, they throw it onto the grill. So aside from the grilling station, they also have the saute station. It's so much fire, seafood, noodles, those are crab claws. And then our food, I didn't even notice, has been started already right here. Come take a look. That is full of those delicious squid teeth, cooking inside a delicious margarine, cashew oil, sugary chili creation, a concoction that is so flavorful, it'll make your toes curl. In just a few more minutes after those squid teeth cook through, we're gonna sit down and try out this delicious late night seafood. Let's do it. When it comes to late night street eats in Vietnam, I mean, this is it. It's noisy, frenetic. The smells are outstanding. It's a great vibe. Let's talk about what we got at the table. First of all, these glorious grilled snails coming in at $1.60. How much is that per snail? Come take a look. That is a beautiful, wrinkly old snail. And they've got like a wonderfully thick, sweet looking fish sauce on there. Let's give this one a shot. Oh God, it's so good. Everything they cook here has that holy trinity of flavor. Sugar, salt, MSG. It's sweet, it's savory, it's flavorful. I love it. And then the snail itself, very dense, chewy, fun to bite on. That is a classic drinking food. Here they have beer with ice and for some reason a gosh dang straw. Do not put a sound effect in as I drink this beer. I said not to. Now I look like a kid drinking beer. On to our next food right here, coming in at $4, the squid teeth. It looks like they've been put into nacho cheese. The sauce looks insane. It's a vibrant, unnatural, yellowy orange hue. The smell. It smells sweet. The ones we showed you on camera, yeah, those ones that you're looking at right now, turns out that was some other guys. Who's eating those, by the way? These we didn't get to see. What are they seasoned with? I'm told this is a salted egg yolk sauce. A very familiar flavoring here in Vietnam. You can see it's just a big, weird ball of muscle. These were nice, medium-sized squids. Guys, can we get it any f***ing brighter here? What are we doing? Look at this. And this one, too. All right, let's give it a shot. Salted egg yolk and cooked medium rare. It's very tender. It's like those super bouncy balls that you got out of a vending machine when you were a kid. It's like eating one of those, but more delicious. It's delicate and chewy at the same time. Hard to describe. Meanwhile, that flavor, that salted egg yolk, savory, thick, a little chalky, but delicious. Cleanse the palate. We move on to our final food. Right here we have a dish called hen. For $2.80, you can have 5,000 creatures that have been plucked from a shell so they could join us tonight on this plate. You can see there's a load of seasonings. They've got some shallots in there. They've got peanuts. Now the way you eat it, it's kind of like a Vietnamese nacho minus the cheese. We've got this, a cracker. No, not me. This is a cracker made out of rice flour. It's very crunchy. Let's break it, give it a little bit of a scoop. That's at least 1,000 clams. It looks so delicious. Let's give it a shot. Oh my God, this is delicious. It tastes of lemongrass. It's very fresh. It's herbaceous. And the texture of these little tiny clams, it's like a clam mince. It is a perfect flavor combination. Crunchy with nice, meaty, satisfying clam. So that is 3 seafoods for about $15. But who cares about the price? Tonight, it's all about the fun. And from here, we're heading to a drinking establishment that has some wild food. Wow, do you want a giant piece of ice? People here party from a very young age. All right, let's move. We have come to our next location, and this is a drinking establishment if I've ever seen one. This is where you get the classic combinations of great drinking food and beer. Fun fact, in Vietnam, mainly people when they go out, they drink beer, and they drink a lot of beer with ice, sometimes through a straw. Here, the name of this place translates to drink whenever you're free, a motto I live by. In a moment, we're gonna step into the kitchen to see how they make some of their more unique drinking foods, but first, let's check out the aquarium. Wow, look at these cool guys. Hey! They brought their own music. Yeah, look at these. Yeah. Bunch of dudes. Where are the ladies? Oh, wow. Sounds like me in my 20s and most of my 30s too. Beer. 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 Right here, behind me, the aquarium. Looking a bit sparse, to be honest. There's not a lot of stuff in here right now. There's a confused, dizzy pomfret trying to figure out what the hell happened to its life. It's gonna be okay, little buddy. Right here, a grouper, perhaps. Right here, there's a fish that is pink. Down there, there's a long one. That one's very long. See, it's about that long. Can I be honest? We're not eating fish. Let's just go to the kitchen. Let's see what they're cooking up. All right, guys, this is a special ingredient for a very unique food we're gonna be trying here. Can anybody tell what it is? These are fish stomachs. All right, my guy right here, he is the head chef, and he is taking it away. Step 1 right here, he takes the fish and he puts it in some boiling hot water. The next step, he uses a sieve to retrieve the stomachs from the wok. Over here, he hits the pan with a little bit of oil, then some fried garlic. Right here, we have some pickled vegetables going in. Woo-hoo-hoo. Right here, we have some weirdo holding a light. Who is that guy? From here, the stomachs join all those pickled vegetables, the oil, and the garlic. That looks stunning. Right here, he's got some chili sauce going in, joining the party, adding a little bit of spice, a little bit of ketchup, and then he tosses it around the wok. He hits it with some oyster sauce. He asks for something. It's behind him. He doesn't know. The thing he's asking for is right here. I would help, but I'm just here to document. That's what he wants. No. He says no. He says put that in. Wow, that was a debacle. Right here we have some herbs. It looks like sawtooth coriander. Still, who is that guy? He's talking to someone else. He gives it a few tosses. All those fish stomachs are completely coated with these delicious flavors. Boom, he hits it with a little bit of pepper. And like that, he puts everything onto the plate. And our first dish is complete. Let's go try it out. All right, folks, it's meal number, I don't know, I lost count. Let's talk about the food on the table. These are the stomachs of a snakehead fish. This is what I love about Vietnam is you just think fish stomach, gross, ew, why eat that? I'm from Minnesota. We fish a lot. We take the entrails, we chuck them in the garbage. Here, they take the entrails and they think, profit. Is it gonna be good? I've had fish stomachs in the past and they were not bad. Let's go for it. Wow, it started strong and then it faded a little bit, like Tyson during the Tyson-Paul fight. When you first take a bite, you get a hit of that sauce. It's very savory, it's salty, it's full of flavor, you're getting a little bit of spice, but then you get into that freshwater fish flavor. It's got some minerality to it. It tastes like the river, and that is a strange flavor to emerge as you're eating this unique food. Yeah, it's weird. I like it, but look, this is the type of food you share with a table of 10 people. Like these guys. Is that guy sleeping or dead? Is he okay? He said he drank too much, and cheers to that. Apple juice, by the way. All in all, I'm a fan. So that is our first dish, the fish stomach, but now we're gonna head back into the kitchen to see how we make this. We are back in the kitchen for another special ingredient. This is braised cow tail. You can see right there, that is the bone in the middle, and then the cow skin and meat around. It looks fascinating. How do they make it into a palatable dish? Let's find out. It all starts with oil. He hits it with some garlic, and then right here, some sauté sauce. Right here, he's got some cashew oil, and then he puts in the tail of the cow, joining all those flavors. It's gotta get coated. It's gotta be covered from head to toe. I mean, from mainly in the tail region. Chole Mex chili sauce makes an appearance, adding a little bit of kick. Right here, a big pot of oyster sauce gets included. Onions, green onions, a little bit of chilies in there too. That goes inside, it joins the pot, it looks delicious. Boom, he tosses it to and fro. The fire is going wild. That once boring meat has now been coated with a load of flavor. Oh, he puts it on the plate and you can see that beef is simply glistening in glorious Vietnamese saucy fashion. At last, the dish is complete. Let's go try it out. So here we have the final product, cow tail, coming in at $5 $2.50. There's a big difference between Vietnamese cows and American cows. If you're getting an oxtail soup in Miami, you're gonna see some big plump tails. The tails are wide and they're full of meat. But then you come to Vietnam and you see their little brown cows, they have little rat tails. That's what you're seeing here. This is a thicker part of the cow tail, and there's not a lot to it. You've got the bone, a little bit of protein, and then that thick cow skin on the outside. Let's give it a shot. Wow, the only thing that came off of that was the skin. And the skin, I don't mind it, it's chewy, it's fun, but this could have been braised maybe a little bit longer. It's tough, it's hard to get through, it's a little leathery. Let's give it one more shot. Okay, I like cow skin. The flavors on here are very good, very flavorful. Right here, let's see if this beef is willing to come off. It's not. It ain't happening. So what did we learn? Never expect anything cool or awesome to happen ever. I was looking forward to something like an oxtail. I thought it was gonna be braised and soft and I'm just gonna have this sumptuous fatty beef in my mouth. Instead, I almost broke my retainer. It's also very peppery, but I love when you hear nose to tail dining. That's the tail part. Next, we'll be trying the nose. Not actually, but you know what's happening next? We're moving to our next destination, a place that is open 24 hours a day. Serving what, you ask? Let's go and find out. Because I don't know actually, I didn't get the production docs. Where are we going? It is getting late and we have come to our next location. Right now we're on a place known as Out Street. This is where you find a lot of seafood restaurants back to back to back. It is party central here and I love it. Behind me, our next destination. Here, yes, they could cook the food in the kitchen, but instead what they do is they have you cook it at the table. What are we cooking up tonight? Let's go sit down and find out. All right, folks, we are now inside of the restaurant. I'm so pumped to be here. We have 25 different flavors of oyster right here on the table. And then we have this, our appetizer, the flaming coconut. Take a look at this thing. This thing is full of sauce. You've got mussels here and cheese on top. It's an unusual combination of ingredients. Oh, shit. He just lit it on fire. So for a little while, that's gonna bake, I guess. While the coconut cooks, I'm gonna throw some oysters on this fire here. There's so many flavor combinations here. I wanted corn oyster, mushroom oyster, all right, a little bit of a pizza oyster. This looks like peanut butter and peanuts. Oh my God, I've never had so many dangerous obstacles on a table while eating. There's fire everywhere. Mussels in a red sauce, I wonder what that is. Let's give it a shot, cheers. I like it. That's literally sweet ketchup with mussels. Let's see what's down here. First of all, just a thick layer of cheese melted on top. Let's give the cheese a shot. Basically, wow, a lady just rolled by. Melted cheese smothered in ketchup. That's what it tastes like. It tastes pretty good though. As I dig deeper, I'm unearthing more food. There's a whole octopus right here. It's all curled up like it's in the fetal position. Do octopuses have a fetal position? That was a giant steamed ketchup-laden octopus. It is like a sugary, sweet ketchup and seafood combination. Back over here at the grill, we've got our oysters bubbling away. This one, it's a brown sauce mixed with corn. It seems like it's hardly cooked, but the boss here said, take it out, eat it now. What a flavor combination. I kind of like the corn and the oiliness from the margarine. This is some inventiveness in the realm of seafood that I've not witnessed in any other country before. Vietnam knows how to bring things to level 11, even when it's completely inappropriate. Meanwhile, here we have what I'm calling the pizza oyster. We got some kind of a red tomato-based sauce with cheese on top and a tteokbokki. I like the idea of pounded rice with an oyster. Let's go for it. It's like a ridiculous movie. Don't ask too many questions, just go with the flow. Get lost in the spectacle. Does that make sense? Or should it exist? Or should it be legal? Absolutely not to all those questions. Meanwhile, right here we have the mushroom oyster. An oyster in a dark, mysterious sauce, absolutely coated in thin strips of mushroom. Let's go for it. Wow, that one really burnt off every single taste bud I own. Savory, umami, very mushroomy. But then we have this. This one is confusing because it had peanut butter and actual whole peanuts inside. Well, it feels like at a certain point, they committed to having 25 different varieties of oysters, and eventually they just had to open their cover to see what kind of flavor enhancers they had left. Peanut butter, let's go. Wow, there's a sweet element, there's like melted peanut butter, and then big chunky pieces of peanuts. I hate to admit this, that was kind of delicious. After having peanut butter, there's one more I must try, and that is this. An oyster soaked in strawberry jelly. All right, folks, it seems that our strawberry jelly oyster is all the way cooked through. A moment ago, I just combined the rest of the peanut sauce in there. Oh, take a look at that. Peanut butter and jelly together in one oyster. Now, according to science, this should be a disgusting abomination. But how does it taste in reality? Let's find out. This is such a weird mix of ingredients and experiences. I hate that I like it, but also I feel naughty. So from here, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of these 20 different flavors of oysters as we're headed to our final destination, a destination that never closes.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my...
Boom! Time check. It is 12:50 a.m. Right now we're at a restaurant that's open 24 hours a day. And close to here, you'll find a lot of girl bars and ladies of the night. Just, you know, people, they have occupations. We don't need to dig deeper. Right now I've ordered a couple of special dishes. Did we go in the kitchen to film it? No. Do you want to see what happens in the kitchens here? Also no. Let's start with this right here. This is an eel glass noodle. This is a spectacular dish from the north of Vietnam. In fact, you may remember when Calvin and I did our noodle tour in the north, we had this. And we started with the actual eels that were still alive. It's a dish that starts out looking terrifying, but by the end it was absolutely delicious. Let's see if they're packing the same punch here. That's something. This is like a watered down version of what you'll find in Hanoi. It's savory, it tastes like MSG. Glass noodles have a wonderful texture. It's passable, and I think they're kind of hoping you've had a few too many of these to know the difference. So that's that dish. But to wrap up, I want to tell you guys that I have testicles in this bowl. Who knew that at 1 a.m. you could get rooster testicles served in a congee? Now, when I said here that you will find food that will heal your soul, this is what I was talking about. You can tell from the yellow color with a lot of chicken fat, it tastes excellent. It's heartwarming, it's chickeny. But then they have testicles in this one for some reason. Why is that an option? Let's try it out. It's like grapes made out of meat, wrapped in skin, full of testicle stuff. Honestly, the chicken flavored congee by itself, it's wholesome. If I'm feeling sick, if I get food poisoning, that is my go-to. But there's something special about putting testicles in something that absolutely does not require testicles. So this is absolutely my final meal. But from here, I'm gonna tell you which food is absolutely the best drinking food. Boom! In this video, you got to see what the nightlife looks like here in Saigon, Vietnam. It's all about low-slung tables. It's all about beer. It's all about little protein bites, big flavor, and small morsels of food. Now, if I had to choose one food today that was my absolute favorite, I would have to go with those big snails. It was so good. The sauce was sweet and sticky. There was fish sauce. It was like just the right amount of chewiness. It was spicy in the way that made you want to drink a little bit of beer. But it's hard to say. I only tried, what, 10 foods tonight? Tomorrow I'm fasting until breakfast, and then I will break my fast. Anyways, guys, let me know if you want me to do a video like this again here in Saigon, Vietnam, or maybe I can do late night food in a different city in Vietnam. There's Hanoi, there's Nha Trang, there's Dalat, there's multiple different cities here, and I live here, so actually it's fairly convenient. So let me know. I hope you want to see 10 more videos like this, because we can do that. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Oh my God, guys, we did it. I never stay up till 1 a.m. I'm 40 now. I have a kid. I'm going home. Good night. Bye.